Welcome to Obscure. Before we get started, to my empathetic people, I just want to say that it is important to protect your energy. So understand that nothing in this video is your situation. Listen, but don't absorb. We're just here to sip some tea. So Azriel Clary, apparently, like, she got on Snapchat and she started posting pictures, and these pictures, she was dressed like from the unusual turtleneck wearing Azriel that we normally see. And a blogger had basically screenshotted the photos and stuff like that, and then ended up posting it, and it went viral. So take a look at these pictures and then I'll be straight back. So as you can see, like, she was showing off her figure, her body, and stuff like that. And a lot of people were saying, oh, since R. Kelly that got locked up or whatever, you know, she's living her best life out here trying to have a hot girl summer and stuff like that. So basically, when she got the whiff of somebody then basically ran with her Snapchat post, she took to Snapchat again, and she had this to say.
I was doing something by posting my story on the shade room and screenshotting it. Okay, first of all, I've always had a phone, so I don't get it where people think, oh my gosh, she has a phone, wow. No, I've always had a phone. Just because my parents put it out there that I don't have a phone, that's them. I don't talk to my parents. I'm not in communication with my parents, and I don't want to talk to my parents. I'm a grown-ass woman, 21, about to be 22. And if I don't want to talk to my parents, I don't have to talk to my parents. I don't have to talk to nobody in this world if I don't want to. This is exactly why I don't post on social media, because people are going to say what they want. People are going to take whatever they want and turn it into whatever they want. But at the end of the day, let it be known that I am definitely in love with Robert fucking whoever. For my parents saying, oh my God, I want you to be happy. I want my child to be happy. I'm happy with R. Kelly, so let me live my fucking life. Like, let me live my life. First of all, only reason why I was trying on stuff is because it's Joycelyn's birthday and we're out and we're celebrating for her. And like, literally, even before Robert was locked up, we were gonna celebrate anyways. Literally 1 month ago, I was in Florida doing hookah, turning up, living my life, and that's when I was with Robert. Okay? So for people saying, oh, she's held hostage, she can't do this, she can't do that. No, yes, for my...
So first of all, let me say, I don't believe anything that is coming out of this little girl's mouth, just for the simple fact of the matter is, okay, before R. Kelly was locked up, you wasn't on Snapchat then showing off your body and stuff like that. But now all of a sudden he is locked up. All of a sudden you're on Snapchat, you're posting your body and stuff like that. And another thing, you know doggone well R. Kelly does not let you have no phone. Too many females have said that R. Kelly would take their phone and he will, you know, keep them from contacting friends, contacting family and stuff like that. So you can't say, oh, I always had a phone. No, you didn't, boo. No, you didn't. And you probably did have a phone, but you probably couldn't use it. You get what I'm saying? And you definitely could not get on Snapchat doing that. So I feel like, with that being said, I feel like she's just doing damage control somehow or another, because you better believe that R. Kelly still He still know what is going on with these girls. He got people watching these girls. It's not just these girls in the tower, in the Trump Tower living life and stuff. No, he got people watching these girls, and you better know that he knows everything that they're doing. You get what I'm saying? Everywhere that they've been, he still got tabs on these girls. So if anything, it probably got back to him and he said something about it. You get what I'm saying? And that's why she got online and she did damage control. But I don't believe nothing that's coming out of her mouth. Even all the way down to the fact that she says she loves R. Kelly. I don't believe that either. And she probably do, or she probably think that she does, because that Stockholm syndrome. She probably think that she does. But just looking at the history of all these women, young girls that have dealt with R. Kelly, they all seem like in denial, or they all seem like they want to portray to be extra happy, or even act like ain't nothing really going on. You get what I'm saying? I mean, even back to when we think about Aaliyah. Aaliyah, they always act like, oh no, we're just friends. He's just my friend. That's it. Just my friend. And the whole time they really were married. And a lot of people even said that they witnessed them getting married, which I hope those people get locked up too. And allegedly, even her mama knew that she got married. But anyways, that's besides the point. The point is, it's like a pattern. You get what I'm saying? Like, all these girls, they think they're in love, or either they're trying to lie and say it's not like that, it's not the way that it seems and stuff like that. And even down to when Joycelyn Savage was doing that interview that time, and TMZ asked her a question, and you could see the shadow on her turtleneck. And you could see somebody saying no, don't answer that. And she was like, no, I'm not going to answer that. I'm not even going to go there. I'm not going to answer that. I don't believe anything that's coming out of her mouth. And if Joycelyn was to say anything else, I wouldn't believe anything that's coming out her mouth. Just like when Aaliyah was saying that her and R. Kelly was just friends, I didn't believe anything that's coming out of her mouth, because I know for a fact that they're not telling the truth. You get what I'm saying? Not telling the truth at all. But one of the reasons why I'm making this video is because I feel like there's a reason why these girls don't want to get in contact with their family. You get what I'm saying? And I'm not trying to put their family down or anything like that, but I'm just saying, I'm starting to believe that is some truth to the fact of the matter of when they say, oh, our family, they just want money. They just want money. That's it. They just want money.
Why would they want to lie about you, their daughter?
Okay, so when I first met Robert, my parents told me to lie about my age. So when I met him, he thought that I was 18. My parents told me to lie about my age to him. Okay? When I met him, they even lied to the police. They told the police that I was 18. They told R. Kelly that I was 18. So here's this man thinking that I am 18.
Everything that she's saying is true. Our parents are basically out here just to get money, and they're scamming.
You're saying the same as saying?
Well, both of our parents are basically out here. They're trying to get money and scam because they didn't agree on what happened, with music or wherever it could be, and they're just very upset.
So, Gossip of the City had posted a post or whatever, and she was basically saying, do you think that the parents is at fault? Because as you can see in this picture, R. Kelly is at Azriel's graduation. And as you can see, he's taking a picture of her mom. So with that being said, everybody know the type of person R. Kelly is when it comes to him and little girls. You get what I'm saying? And I know a lot of people don't believe it or whatever like that, but just with that speculation alone, why would you put your daughter with R. Kelly in hopes of getting a singing career and stuff when you can kind of you get what I'm saying? Everything. Your daughter can clearly upload music to SoundCloud. Your daughter can clearly start a YouTube channel, sing on it, upload music on it. You get what I'm saying? It's a lot of people out here that are independent artists, and just got discovered on their own. They didn't necessarily, got up with a famous person in order to get where they are. Like, they did that on their own. I'm just saying, like, it's a new day and age. The internet is a beautiful thing, and your daughter could have just put her music on the internet and pursued her dream that way. But you put her with a man that is said to have been messing with teenagers. You get what I'm saying? Like, that bothers me. So, yes, I do feel like the parents are a little bit at fault of the fact that the girls are now with R. Kelly or now with his crew, and they don't want to contact their families, or they can't contact their families or whatever. Like, I do feel like that they are at fault for that. I mean, let's just be real, because I mean, if I had a daughter, am I going to put my daughter with this man that people are already saying he likes little girls just so she can have a singing career? No. But I know that it's people out there that will literally sell their kids just so they can have some type of fame and stuff. You get what I'm saying? Even down to Joycelyn's folks. Now, remember back last week or a couple of weeks ago, the spokesperson was trying to do some type of interview or something, and Joycelyn's dad had came out of nowhere, and he was just like, "Where's my daughter? I know you know where my daughter is." And then, like, the next thing you know, is coming out that Lifetime is saying that they're having a second, I guess, like, they have some more to post about Surviving R. Kelly, because they're doing it again, all over again, for the second time, Surviving R. Kelly. So it just makes me think, like, was that the reason why Mr. Savage turning up the way he was turning up? You get what I'm saying? Because of that? But I don't know. I don't want to think that, because I would think that a father would genuinely want his daughter. But at the end of the day, I would kind of hope that a father would not just give this person that's already been suspected of messing around with little girls his daughter. You get what I'm saying? And obviously that happened. So I don't really know Mr. Savage's intentions behind that whole scene when he was like, "Where's my daughter? Where's my daughter?" Because, like the other man said, if my daughter was in there, I would drive a truck through there. And you better believe, if they had a child of mine, I'll get my child back, like, regardless. So, I mean, y'all, I don't know. Like, it's just crazy. But now all of a sudden, this his spokesperson, this guy right here, he's saying that first of all, he wouldn't leave his daughter with R. Kelly. Like, he's defending R. Kelly by saying, "Oh, well, if he did it, why is probation on the table?" But then at the same time, he's saying, "I wouldn't leave my daughter with R. Kelly."
And they would have to bring the evidence. And that's what has to be done. If the evidence sticks, Mr. Keller would spend the rest of his life in the penitentiary.
You have a 20-something-year-old daughter. Would you allow her to be alone with
Absolutely not.
With R. Kelly?
I wouldn't leave my daughter with anybody that's accused of pedophilia. Period.
So you would not?
I would not leave my daughter with anyone that's accused of being a pedophile. I would not.
That doesn't seem like a contradiction to you. You're
absolutely
sitting here defending R. Kelly, but at the same time saying you wouldn't leave your own daughter with him.
I wouldn't leave my daughter with anyone.
With him just saying that alone, it just makes me upset, because it's like, why is all these people trying to protect R. Kelly? You get what I'm saying? Like, they know goodness well that this man is out here messing around with little girls and stuff, and it seems like everybody is still trying to protect him in some way, some form. You get what I'm saying? To a certain extent, just for a little check. What is going on? Like, you say, "Oh, you know, like, if he really did do it, and why is probation on the table?" But then at the same sense, "Oh, I wouldn't leave my daughter with R. Kelly." Like, and these other people that actually did leave their daughters with R. Kelly, and now all of a sudden they want their kids back. Yeah, they shouldn't have done it either. Left their kids with somebody that is said to have been messing around with little girls. You crazy as I don't know what. Like, just crazy. Like, it seems like they want their daughter to be like the next Aaliyah or something, or look what he did for Aaliyah. Aaliyah would have been a singer with or without R. Kelly. I'm so tired of people making it seem like R. Kelly was the one that put Aaliyah on. Aaliyah was singing with Gladys Knight, you know, before she even knew R. Kelly. Aaliyah's uncle was actually R. Kelly's manager. So with that being said, if R. Kelly was not under Aaliyah's uncle, that's still Aaliyah's uncle. She still could have had a career with or without R. Kelly. Now, would she have had that album, Age Ain't Nothing But a Number? Probably not. But at the end of the day, she's not who she was because of R. Kelly. And I feel like that's the reason why people keep, sending their daughters off to R. Kelly. You get what I'm saying? And it's crazy. And then you want your daughter back because of the simple fact of the matter. This man is basically doing some nasty stuff to the child, and it's not what you expected when it comes to like her having a singing career. And I kind of understand that too, but you shouldn't have sent your daughter off with him in the first place, especially since it's like a lot of people that's in the music industry. And like I said before, you got SoundCloud, you got YouTube, there's multiple ways to become a famous musician, singer, rapper now. You don't necessarily have to actually contact anybody anymore. You can just do it. You get what I'm saying? But anyways, like I said, Azriel, she said that she loves R. Kelly. She been had her phone and all this other stuff. And girl, whatever. I don't believe anything that's coming out her mouth because of the simple fact of the matter. When Joycelyn Savage, like I said before, was doing that interview, and you could see that shadow on her turtleneck with somebody telling her to shut up, cut it off. And she did what they said, shut up and cut it off. And then she did a follow-up interview, and she was actually outside, so you can't see no shadows or anything like that. It's just lies. You get what I'm saying? Just lies. I don't believe anything that's coming out that little girl's mouth. And I hope that eventually, like, she get it together and she realize that this man is just violating you. And he's just taking advantage of you. And I don't care how mad that you may be at your parents. This man does not love you. You get what I'm saying? He does not love you. Not as much as you think he does. This is a crazy situation. Like, I promise you, by the time R. Kelly is 50 something, by the time this baby girl get 50 something, she's gonna feel violated when she looks back at being like 21 years old, having sex with all these other different girls and different men and stuff, all for the sake of R. Kelly and stuff like that. She's gonna feel violated. Anyways, y'all, let me know what y'all think down below about Miss Azriel Clary. Do you really feel like that she is in love with R. Kelly as she say? Let me know. Peace.
Back to us. How's everything going?
Everything's going pretty good.
Yeah. Okay, let's clear something up, because I've been getting a rundown on the street. Everybody seems to think that y'all are either girlfriend or boyfriend or cousins or friends. Let's just get the record straight.
I better go get me a white Jeep.
Well, no, we're not related at all. No, we're not. We're just very close. He's my best friend.
Yeah, cool.
Now, who found who?
In the whole wide world.
As a human, I was tight. And I was tight about a couple of things. Yeah. Number one, there was a girl, and when she was even trying to talk about it, she couldn't. Yeah. And I remember Aaliyah trying to talk about it, and she couldn't. She just would leave it at that dude was a bad man. And I didn't really want to know what he did, to the extent that I might feel the need, to approach, to just deal with it, just because that's what a man does. But it just was so much hurt for her to revisit it. It was like I wouldn't even want to revisit it without a professional.